Today we'll be going over this crazy opacity transition inside of After Effects. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below. I was checking my analytics. About 80% of you guys aren't subscribed, so go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below, that red button. Come be a part of the Sacredtakes team, the best team on YouTube. Also, free support guys, don't forget to hit that like button. It really motivates me to continue dropping tutorials for you guys, so go ahead, hit that like button right now. With that being said, let's hop straight into the tutorial. As you guys can see, we're inside of After Effects. We're going to be working with this clip right here. We're going to use this clip as well, and we're going to be transitioning into this one. First thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and press on that first clip we'll be working with, and we're going to add an effect called Twixtor Pro. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on top. Twixtor Pro is probably one of the best plugins that you guys can have to do slow-mo and speeds up, so I really recommend getting Twixtor Pro. We're going to skip a few frames in. We're going to go ahead and add a keyframe. Then we're going to go about 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. We're going to bring that value up to about 220. Go ahead, zoom in on the timeline so we can see our keyframes better. Now we're going to go about 5 frames in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to set that speed back down to 30. Now if we play it back, you guys can see we have that speed up and then it slows down. As you guys can see, Twixtor is indeed insane. Now we're going to let the slow-mo run for about 5 more frames. So we're going to go 5 frames over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for those 5 frames, we still want it to be slow-mo. So we're going to go ahead and bring this slow-mo back to 31. And then from here, we're going to go once again 5 frames over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to bring that speed back up to 220. Let's go ahead and change that speed to 400 actually, so it could look a little bit better. And now when we play it back, we have something like this. Towards the end here, guys, I sped it up because it's going to be transitioning into the next clip. You guys will see what I mean. To make those speed and slow-mo animation a little bit smoother, we're going to highlight all of our keyframes. Press F9 to easy ease them. Now when we play it back, we have something like this. Now the next step we want to do is we want to grab the second clip we'll be working with, which is this one right here. Go ahead and zoom in so I can see what I'm working with. Now we're going to want to slow this clip down as well. So we're going to go to effects and presets. We're going to search up Twixtor Pro again. We're going to choose a part in the clip that we want to use for this. So I'm going to start it right here where he puts his hand on his face. So we're going to keyframe at the beginning 100. Then we're going to go about 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. We're going to bring that speed to 30. Now if we let it play, as you guys can see, the slow-mo is activated. We want to bring that clip to where our slow-mo begins on the first clip. So as you guys can see, the keyframe is right there for the slow-mo, so we line it up. Right before we continue, let's go ahead and cut up the remaining parts that we won't need. So let's cut it up right there, delete it. So we're going to cut it up right there, delete the rest. For our second clip, we're going to match it up to the length of the first clip. So let's go ahead and bring this in. Now we're going to go to our second clip. We're going to press T. That's going to bring the opacity tool. Then we're going to go to our first clip, and I pressed U so I can see the keyframes and see where they're at. Let's go back to our second clip. Let's go ahead and keyframe the beginning at opacity. Let's bring that opacity to about 20. Then right before the last keyframe of our first clip, we're going to bring that opacity back up to 80, not to 100. And now when we play it back, as you guys can see, it fades in. For our first clip, we're going to go ahead and cut it right here. It's too long. Let's go ahead and match this up as well. And now when we play it back, we got something like this. Super fire. Now we're going to grab the clip that we'll be transitioning into. Let's go ahead and bring that in. This will be the clip we'll be transitioning into. And just like the first one, go to effects and presets. We're going to search up Twixtor. Go ahead, throw that on top. We're going to keyframe the speed at the beginning. We're going to go about 3 frames in. 1, 2, 3. Let's bring that speed to 300 so it can match the speed ramp from the first clip. Press U on our keyboard so we can see our keyframes. Let's bring this out a little bit more. Like that. Then we're going to go about 3 frames in again. 1, 2, 3. Bring that back to 30% for the slow-mo. I'm gonna play it back, we have a speed ramp like that, super clean. Let's let this slow-mo last for about like 10 frames. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna add another keyframe right there. Then we're gonna go 5 frames in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring that speed back up to 100. Now when we play it back, we have something like this, super clean guys. We're gonna smooth out that speed ramp again on the second clip, highlight those keyframes, press F9 to easy ease. And now for those of you who got this far in the video, I'm gonna show you guys some extra sauce, some extra effects to add to this transition. So thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that like button. Appreciate y'all guys. Alright guys, so for the extra sauce, we're gonna go ahead and throw on an adjustment layer. We're gonna go back to our effects and presets. We're gonna search up levels. Now we're gonna go to about where the fade starts to happen, so about like right there. We're gonna go ahead and keyframe our histogram. Let's go to the middle where the transition is gonna take place. Make sure you guys go ahead and mess with the lighting. And for this one, guys, just mess around, see what works best with your clip. I think this looks dope right here. Then we're gonna go 5 frames in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Matter of fact, let's go 10 frames in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna press U on our keyboard so we're gonna see our keyframes. We're gonna grab that first keyframe we did. Control C to copy it. And we're gonna Control V to paste it. And now when we play it back, you guys can see it fades into black, which is super clean. The second effect we're gonna search up is Gaussian blur, throw it on top of our adjustment layer. We're gonna go ahead and keyframe the blurriness at the beginning. Go to where it transition. Let's bring that blurriness up to about bring that blurriness up to about like 140. Go right towards the end. Let's bring that blurriness back down to 0. Make sure you guys change the blur dimensions to horizontal. Looking very fire. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, on the second clip that we were using, we're gonna throw on camera lens blur. Go ahead and keyframe the blur radius at the beginning of that clip to about halfway. Let's bring that up to about like 70. Go towards the end. Bring that back down to 0. Sir, looking so fire. Now for the final touch, the icing on the cake, we're gonna go ahead and use Shake Sauce 2. Shake Sauce 2 is one of the best shake plugins inside of After Effects, guys. It adds a lot of intensity, a lot of energy to any of your clips. There's already a lot of built-in transitions for you guys inside of Shake Sauce 2, and you could also customize it to your own liking. If you guys want to try Shake Sauce 2 for free, I'm gonna link down below in the description a link that you could get Shake Sauce 2 for a 7 days free trial. I really recommend trying out Shake Sauce 2. It's definitely one of the best plugins I've had since I downloaded After Effects. As you guys can see, I have Shake Sauce 2 loaded up inside of my After Effects. If we hover over these transitions, it shows a little preview of what you guys can get inside of Shake Sauce 2. So I'm gonna just show you guys. We got Twitch, we got vertical, we got zoom twist. And another thing I like about Shake Sauce 2, guys, it's very easy to add your transition or effect inside of the timeline. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up the playhead where I want the transition to take place. So I'm gonna line it up right there in the middle. And I'm gonna choose the transition that I want, and I want quick. So I'm gonna double click on it. 1, 2. And just like that, guys, in like 2 seconds, it was added. Now if I play it back, you guys can already see the shake was added, and it adds that extra little touch to it. And if I don't like that shake, I just press Ctrl Z to undo. Let's see what zoom looks like. I'm gonna double click on zoom. 2 seconds already added. I wanna play it back. We have something like this. Super fire, guys. And this is the final effect. And that's the end of this tutorial, guys. Like I said before, if you want to try Shake Sauce 2 for free, I'm gonna link it down in the description down below. You get a 7-day free trial. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done it yet, don't forget to subscribe button down below. We're dropping tutorials weekly. You don't want to miss out on the new sauce. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps my channel grow. It helps YouTube push my videos out to other viewers as well. So please, guys, if you rock with me, if you're part of the Sacredtakes family, hit that like button down below. Free support. Comment down below as well what you want to see next. And with that being said, catch you guys in the next tutorial. Peace.